Hi there, Firefighter Steve coming to you from the beautiful Beaver Creek Community Fire Station here at Clackamas Fire. Today, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, and that is grilling. But before we get into grilling and talking about my lunch, I want to talk about grilling safety. So here's the first thing we want to talk about. A propane tank. We're going to talk about gas barbecues because that's probably the most popular. The gas barbecue, the propane tank, you want to make sure you have good, clean equipment. The most important piece, though, is making sure that those connections between that propane tank and your grill aren't leaking gas, right? One way to check that is to spray some soap and water on those connections once the gas is on before you light it up and see if there's bubbles coming out. If you've got bubbles, you've got trouble. So let's turn off that gas, go get some new equipment and come back and start over. Okay, that's the first safety tip. The next one is before you're going to light up, let's make sure you're clear of a building. Make sure you're far enough away that if you imagine this thing on fire, you're not going to light this wall on fire, or you're not going to catch some branches overhead, or your patio umbrella is going to catch on fire. So just look around you and make sure you give yourself plenty of distance so that you're not going to catch something on fire if something goes wrong here, okay? Well, now that we're at that point, let's light this grill up. Let's cook some thighs. So you're going to turn on your grill. The first step you're going to do after you turn your gas on is you're going to lift the lid before you turn on your gas, right? You're going to use an igniter. Most grills come with igniters these days. They don't always work. Gas is on. You're clicking that igniter to trying to get this thing to come on. If 30 seconds go by and it hasn't lit yet, shut it down, let it air out, and try again. And you can do that until it catches, but you just got to make sure you shut it down and not let the gas build up in there, or you'll have a small explosion on your hands and you'll lose an eyebrow. Nobody wants to lose an eyebrow. So then you get that grill going, you're cooking thighs like I'm doing here, and now you've cooked those thighs, everything looks good. I'm going to take the chicken off, and now I'm going to shut it down. Here's the other safety tips as to put your barbecue away, okay? You're going to shut the grill off itself up here. You've got your knobs up top. And then the most important step of this is to make sure that you turn off the propane tank, right? Turn that propane tank off because you don't know what's going to happen in the middle of the night. And we've been on a lot of fires where they've turned off the top, but they didn't turn off the tank, and something went wrong, and you end up with a deck fire or a house fire. So it's always really important to turn that tank off after you've turned off the grill, right? Okay, so you turn that off, shut that down, and you walk away. You should be good to go. So that's my safety tip. I'm going to go have my lunch. So just take care and be safe out there.